Afternoon, guys. Hey, did you ever have like you did something and then like 5 minutes after you started it, you regret it? Did you ever did it right? Let's back up a bit. I shouldn't even be on this freaking chooch today after the afternoon I had, right? Let me tell you guys. And I go back to the gym today. I haven't been there like since last Thursday or something. No, what the hell is today? It's Thursday. No, I was there Tuesday, right? So I go in today, and there, I go to log in, check in. You flash your little ID thing. It's got a barcode on the back. You know, your name flashes up on the screen. You know, Rosie, last name Rosie O'Kelly. You know, screen starts flashing, tranny. Out there. Not a girl. Just joking. So the girl's like, oh, we're running the Patriot special again this week. And I'm like, oh, you know, what the hell's the Patriot? You know, because 9/11's coming up, right? And she goes, well, you're really in luck, you know, because your membership is going to expire in 30 days. And it might be really good for you to do the Patriot Challenge. So I'm like, what's the Patriot Challenge? Well, it's 30 days to get you into the best shape that you've been in your life. And I'm like, you know, really, okay, how much does that cost? You know, with me, everything's always bottom line, right? I'm a 1%er, but I live like the bottom, spend money like the bottom 1%, right? So I'm, you know, let's get down to the details. Well, this trainer's going to work one-on-one with you 2 days a week. You get 8 personal sessions, but you have to promise to make progress while you're in the 30-day period, because this trainer really doesn't like failure, you know. So when you sign on to do this thing, you know, you better see it through. So I'm like, you know, cut the bullshit, okay? I'm like, really? Makes it sound like it's going to be a fucking Alfred Hitchcock movie, right? So, you know, well, she said it's only $30 for the 30 days, and maybe you'll continue with the trainer afterward, right? All right, okay, I'll give it a whirl. So I sign on the dotted line, you know, your commitment and contract to better health, right? So she says, so go have a seat over there, and Sarge will be with you in a minute. I'm like, what? Sarge? She's like, yeah, Sergeant Billings, USMC. I'm like, oh, fuck! I said, you don't need the United Sisters of Mercy and Charity, do you? She said, no! Goddamn United States Marine Corps soldier. So around the corner comes some broad about 6 feet 1 inches tall, about 190 pounds. Man, buff, like 34 years old. Are you Rosie? I said, yeah. She says, stand up straight. I'm back in grade school, right, with Sister Mary Ann. Stand up straight, soldier. Got this habit of calling people soldier, you know. So I, you know, I kind of straighten up. I'm still kind of slumped over, and she's like, what are you here for? I said, I'm here for the Patriot Challenge. She's like, what? And Dick almost ran into me on the bike before he turned it around there. So she's like, well, all right. She kind of shake her head like, man, they just give me like the shit to work with here. So, you know, I go over to the, she says, let's go over to the mirror, let's check it out. She says, lift, you know, she's like going to start to tell me to get undressed, right? Like she's going to be in for a hell of a surprise. Says, no, lift up your sweatshirt top. And then she looks down, she says, shit, you don't have any socks on and you're wearing sneakers? And this is where shit started getting bad, guys, because, you know, Tom was in the guest bedroom, and I used the guest bedroom to keep my clothes in, right, in this George. And I'm like, this morning, fuck, I forgot socks, right? Getting dressed for work. What can I do? I didn't want to wake Tom up and get the socks, right? So I just cowgirled it out the door without socks with my shoes and shit. And then I thought, man, I'm going to the gym today. she's like, God, what, you don't got socks on? Or you some kind of, you know, ghetto? So she liked training the ghetto boys and girls, right? And shake her head. I said, well, I started explaining to her. She said, just can it, you know, save it, stow it. You know, that was the way she said it. You know, because the Marines used to be part of the Navy, right? So that she used the Navy. She said, just stow it. I don't want to hear that. In the Patriot Challenge, we don't accept, we don't take excuses, we don't make excuses, we don't take excuses. You got that? Yes, ma'am. So we go over to the mirror and she's just shaking her head about it. I don't have any socks on, right? Like for the first day in like 10 years, I don't have socks or stockings on, right? It's my luck. So she lifts up, you know, lift up your sweatshirt. Don't expose your breast. Lift up your sweatshirt there. And she says, what do you see when you look there? Cute girl, right? I mean, it's old fat tranny, you know, standing there. And she says, well, what do you see there? I said I could use a little work on the midsection. She's like, a little work? Fucking eyes almost popped down. She said, soldier, if you presented like that to me at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Girl, the fun I would have with you. And I'm thinking to myself, shoot, I can have a lot of fun with you. And she says, you're squishy. I said, well, you know, girls squishy. Girls squishy. I said, well, what am I supposed to be? Hard and tough? She's like, hell yeah! Marine tough. You got to get your attitude. You got to get your attitude straight. I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be hell, guys. She put me through planks and ab crunches and crap. A half-hour cardio standing next to me on that machine. You know, I'm used to running like level 4 on the machine, and she's popping it up to level 9. Move it, move. I got out of there and whoa. Mandy, hold on, girl. Come here, Mandy. Oh, I got out of there, you know, and I'm going on a water break after. When she said, oh, you know, you survived the first day. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of intense. She said, intense? This isn't anything. This ain't intense. You're on for the 30-day Patriot Challenge here, right? By the time I'm done with you after 30 days, you'll be ready to storm the gates of Mogadishu and Somalia, hand-to-hand streak. And she gave me a big pinch right on my midriff, and she said, "Well, you're cute anyway." So I went over to the get a drink of water, and the guys are standing over there, and you know, they kind of know me, and they're like, Jesus, Rosie, what the hell happened to you? And I said, well, I'm on the 30-day Patriot Challenge, and with Sergeant Billings. You mean, they call her Sergeant Ballbuster. Jesus, no girls ever sign up for that, that thing, and I'm like, welcome me aboard, right? So I got to go to the gym like 6 or 7 days of the week, and you know, I'm gonna be shedding tears on that. So I'm gonna take a personal day off tomorrow to try to. He said I look kind of like a marshmallow. I mean, really, guys, right? I mean, there's, you know, curves and everything. Here I am thinking girls are supposed to be soft and squishy and everything, right? Not in my corps, soldier. Anyway, we shook hands, and I kind of gave a little salute when I left, and she didn't salute me. She's like looking at me like, really? You're really gonna do this, boys? And the guys are like, holy shit, Rosie, you are in for it now? Yeah, screw you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm enrolled with Sergeant Ballbuster. The upside is I should really be Choochin by the time it comes to the bikini down in San Diego. Have a wonderful Thursday afternoon, everybody.